I'm here today with Fawn Annan, President of IT World Canada. Fawn, the launch of Canadian CIO includes all the things our CIO audience has come to expect from IT World Canada. Outstanding content and a focus on community. But for the first time, we're offering a unique service that streamlines the way IT buyers can acquire information and communications technologies.
CIOs across Canada are all trying to do the same thing, as Shane writes about all the time: create more value to their organization through the strategic use of technology. Sourcing ICT products and services is an arduous and time-consuming process, and we are delighted to be able to offer the CIO community a unique solution with our new ICT sourcing platform.
So I saw a quick overview of the platform, and it does look like a system that's long overdue, but can you give us a thumbnail of what CIOs can expect to see?
Certainly. The Canadian CIO ICT sourcing platform complements the stories we write, the videos we produce, and the events we host by giving IT leaders a vehicle to start a business transformation initiative, identify the right partners, and get private, personal input from their peers and their LinkedIn connections on the vendor solutions they are considering. They can even oversee all their projects and build their own user groups with a powerful group collaboration tool available free of charge to the Canadian market and in association with the CIO Association of Canada.
Now, to understand more about the ICT sourcing platform, I recently spoke with Mark Hall, the partner IT World Canada chose to bring this into the Canadian market. Describe the Canadian CIO ICT sourcing platform.
It is, at its essence, a marketplace where an ICT buyer can come in, briefly describe the requirements of a project. At the core of the platform is a matchmaking engine, much in the context of, or much in the similar light as a Match.com or eHarmony, where we match requirements of a project to the capabilities of a product. Okay, and the product is an inhabitation of what a vendor can bring to market or what a service provider can bring to market. So we're matchmaking at the core of it. Mm-hmm. So here's what we're looking for, here's what we found for you. And then what we do at the essence is we manage the process of that early stage engagement. Mm-hmm. Typically, the way a buyer comes to market is they'll go to Google, they'll go to Bing, whatever, they'll do a search, find a whole list of vendors. Maybe if they know what product they're going to buy, they'll go to a Microsoft site and go to the partner locator and search for whatever partners are in their area. Okay, and you may get a list of 50 companies that can service your particular need in the Toronto market, for example. Right. Well, where do you start? Okay, and how do you engage with them aside from calling them up on the phone and getting onto their mailing list? And it's just a very, very laborious and very difficult process of doing that initial discovery of a partner and getting them engaged and finding out who's the best ones to work with and can we work with them? Can they really meet my needs? So the problem on the buyer side is enormous, and that's obviously we provide them that mechanism to do that discovery. Likewise, on the partner side, is how do you discover new customers? Is how do you find those customers out there that are looking for what you do? Okay, and a lot of what we've done is try to simplify the essentials of what is necessary in an RFP. Mm-hmm. Okay, and boil it down to just those essential elements that is going to get you to the point where you're in conversation. You may then develop a shorter RFP process, which is really down to here are the key elements that we're going to need. And I think those are some of the things that we tried to do into the site. So I think long term, I think if the technology that we put into place can help to minimize the paperwork, simplify the process, I think that's ultimately where we want to be. The internet is fraught with sites like Yelp and Google and Amazon and everything else where you're getting peer ratings. So other buyers have bought this. And that feedback is an essential element of making good decisions. And within, again, back to the initial market, the ICT marketplace being very old school, that's never been applied really effectively to the ICT marketplace before. At the core of the platform is the ability for an enterprise, an individual enterprise to identify other peers within the platform that have used the same products, that have worked with the same vendors, that have worked on similar types of projects before, and to connect them with each other so they can share experiences. So from a missionary perspective, the mission of the platform is to revolutionize the way that enterprises make IT spend decisions by fully leveraging the shared experiences of the community. Okay, at its very essence, we're not just a marketplace in that small definition of a marketplace. We're a marketplace in the bigger internet definition of a marketplace, which is what are other people like me, what decisions have they made, and why have they made them. Okay, leveraging that information and folding it back into the decision-making process is essential. What is at the core of the platform is that growing database of companies and products and solutions and relationships that exist between a solution provider and the products that they sell.
The CIO community is not necessarily been known to share some of the kinds of information about projects that they're working on and anything that might be perceived as a public platform. How do you ensure that level of confidentiality so they can have the confidence to make the best use of this?
I think it was mission number one within building out the design and architecture of the platform, which is the CIO, the IT director, the IT manager, the single contributor on the IT side should have full control over who can see what they're talking about, who has access to anything that they're working with, what are they going to share, what are they not going to share, and who are they going to share it with. So at the very essence of what we're doing is privacy and confidentiality. So that's everything is closed to begin with. And then you have the opportunity to poke holes out and make strategic connections to other people and other organizations that are important to you. So that anonymity as a starting point is critical because that's a trust issue. Yeah. They need to know that they can come to the platform and know that what they're providing to the platform is under their control. They can withdraw it if they need to. They can put it out, they can withdraw it, and they can say, I only want it to be available to this organization or to that person.